Hello, welcome. Let us discuss and understand one more way of capturing the heap dump. Here we will discuss how you can programmatically trigger and capture the heap dump. We can programmatically generate the heap dump from within the application when the application is running. Let us understand what are some of the scenarios or situations wherein this type of approach can be used for taking the heap dump. Programmatically triggering heap dump is useful in situations where we need to analyze the memory usage before failure happens rather than waiting for the crash. Some of the scenarios can be memory leak investigation. Here you capture the heap state before the application crashes to identify objects that are not getting garbage collected, and you can also use to identify the performance bottleneck if an application becomes slow over a time, and taking a periodic heap dump helps to analyze memory growth. You can also use it for live debugging in production. Instead of waiting for an out of memory error, proactively capturing the heap dump whenever there is a high memory usage. You can also use it in a situations whenever you are monitoring the system. If a monitoring tool detect a high memory usage, trigger a heap dump for analysis purpose. Sometimes you can also take a heap dump using this approach before restarting an application. Capture the state before restarting the server to compare the memory usage trend over a time. Let us practically understand how you can take a heap dump using a program. For taking a heap dump, we will use this particular API, com.sun.management.hotspot-diagnostics-mxbn API. This is the import that you need to do in your program, and this will be a tool that is used for capturing the heap dump. Let me open the IntelliJ IDE and let us look into the program. So this is a program which will capture the heap dump. These two are the imports that we require for taking the heap dump. Here we are creating the object of this class, and then we are calling this particular method. With f we will pass the file path, and here live means dump only the live objects. So within your application you can call this particular function dump heap whenever you need, and this is the file path that you are passing. Now if I run this program, heap dump will be captured in this particular file path with this particular file name. Let me open this folder. If you open this folder, there is no file present now. If I run the program, it will take the heap dump. Let me run this program. Run the program. You can see here heap dump is generated with this particular name. This name we have provided here in the program. This is the name, right? So in this way, you can generate the heap dump using program. You can create a utility function and you can call that function whenever you need to take a heap dump within your program. We will discuss how to analyze this heap dump in the later part of this course. Thank you for watching.